Alright, here we go. This is the no-cook lasagna recipe. We're not going to cook the noodles. Alright, first thing we're doing is chopping up some parsley for the ricotta cheese. We're going to add an egg, some garlic, and some pepper to the ricotta. We're not going to add any salt because the sausage is pretty salty. I tasted the sausage already. Okay, here we go. Here we have Bubba's polio ricotta. We're gonna make two lasagnas. I should have got two of these aluminum pans, but I didn't. I screwed it up. I wasn't thinking. Alright, there's one egg. There's two eggs. There's some garlic and some pepper. Okay. You don't have to add the eggs, but if you do, it makes it a little more creamy. It's not quite as dry if you don't add the eggs. If you don't add the eggs, it's kind of dry. Alright, there you go, that's it. Okay, now the sausage is cooked. Sausage is on the stove. I cooked that earlier. Okay, and the first thing you're going to do is you're going to put a layer of sauce on the bottom. That's the first thing. By the way, listen, this is just a jar of ragu tomato sauce, okay? You can make your own sauce if you want. That's totally up to you. I'm doing it like this because it's quick, and ragu is really not that bad for making lasagna. You know what I mean? By the time you add everything to it, it tastes pretty good. Now, here's the thing. If you have one jar of water, one jar of sauce, you have to add 1 jar of water. So in other words, the sauce is watery compared to, you know, if you just open it up and pour it over spaghetti noodles or something. Alright, here we go. These are uncooked noodles. Completely raw. I know this sounds crazy, and you're probably going to think, what the hell is this guy doing? But you're going to be surprised. Alright, we're going to make this spinach. This is a spinach lasagna with sausage. So we're going to add the spinach in there. Not going to cook it at all. No need to. This stuff is like triple washed, so taking it out of the bag is not a problem. Alright, now we're going to add a little bit of boiling sauce to it, just to kind of, you know, wilt the spinach. So in other words, the spinach is going to fall down a little bit. There we go. Going to add a little bit of cheese in here. Oh yeah, man, that's the stuff. I tell you, you know, parsley is fairly cheap. I have seen parsley go sky high before. I remember one time, way back in the day, it went to like $40 a case, and that was insane. I mean, you could get it for $10 a case. But anyway, one time it went to like 40. I don't know why, what they did. They blamed the drought or something, I don't know. So anyway, parsley is a fairly cheap it's a fairly cheap ingredient. And for the amount of flavor you get out of it, it's worth it to use it. Okay, now every layer you put of every layer you put of noodles, you have to have sauce. You got to put the sauce right on the noodles, every layer of noodles. Don't forget, I mean, they're raw. There's nothing there that's cooking them. I mean, there's no liquid there for them to absorb. So you have to put enough sauce that they absorb the liquid. Otherwise, you're going to end up with some really crisp lasagna. Alright, here's the sausage. I drained it. Man, it smells good. I used bulk sausage. You know, I found it, you know, in a package, not in the casings. In the package. I think it was Johnsonville or something. Alright, there we go. Okay. Now listen, on the top, we're not going to put any cheese yet. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cook it first and then put the cheese. And what that's going to do is that's going to force the spinach. It's going to force the spinach down, you know what I mean? the spinach won't be all sticking up in the air. I have no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. More sauce. Gargoyle. This one looks a lot bigger. I mean, it has more room in the pan. This isn't the top layer yet. I'm going to do one layer of cheese, and then I'll do one more ricotta. We'll throw it in the oven. Once it starts to cook, the spinach will go down. We do need a little bit more sauce. Gotta make it wet. We'll put one more ricotta. Yeah, don't forget the spinach in there is what's making this pan look so full. Alright, we're going to do one more layer of noodles. Man, that's good. Ooh, that's good stuff. All right. You can see how watery the sauce is. Okay, so what we're going to do now, we're going to put this in the oven and we're going to bake it till it's 99% done. And then we'll put on the, whatchamacallit, the mozzarella on top. And then we'll just bake that until it browns. The mozzarella will brown a little bit. And it's good to go. Hell yeah, man. You might need a little bit more sauce. No, that's good. All right. There it goes. Okay, I'm gonna say probably, oh, I don't know, an hour. An hour at 350, and we'll check them. Actually, I have the oven set at 3 1/4. So we'll do 3 1/4. Come back in an hour. There we go. That's all she wrote. There's 1 hour and a half. And you can see the noodles are done. Noodles are cooked. Perfect. 1 hour and a half. Okay, now we're going to top them. I tell you, if you make lasagna like this, you'll never go back. You'll never go back to boiling it.
All I know is my guts.
I understand.
There you go. Done and done. Look at that. Completely cooked. Noodles are cooked, complete. Okay, I can't cut it right now because it's too hot. You gotta wait for it to chill out. But anyway, there you go, man.
The lizards are $1 each. The parrot is $500.
No boil lasagna. See ya.